Good morning, everyone. Paul McMann here. So glad you could be with me this morning here at Forex Smart Trade. Our mission is to, still getting things a little set up here. Our mission is to help you become the best version of yourself. We do that by teaching you how to currency trade with our proprietary trading indicators that are very, very accurate. And we supplement that with personalized one-on-one training, which we think is the only way that you can efficiently and effectively learn currency trading. With that, our signals or indicators have probably about a dozen different signals you could trade from. As you get trained, we will find a signal that kind of resonates with you and create a trade plan around it. The signal, I'm going to use two signals in this morning session, something called a 10-point trade, and then also something called a little scalp trade called the thick orange line trade. And with that, let us get started. And we will start by, first we need to listen to this guy. So let's go.
Due to federal and state regulations, we are providing the following disclosure. Please stay tuned, as this will take less than a minute. Foreign exchange, futures, and cryptocurrency trading are highly risky, and you can lose all the money you invest should you decide to engage in live trading. We are not responsible for your investment, trading, or tax decisions. We are not licensed financial advisors, traders, accountants, stockbrokers, or attorneys. We are not licensed commodities brokers and do not engage in or facilitate commodities transactions. We are not an introducing broker, and we make no recommendation as to where you should invest or what broker you should trade with. As you apply what you learn, we recommend you seek advice from licensed professionals. Any trade results that we show should not be considered typical of our students. We do not and cannot track the results or performance of our students' private trading accounts. We do not know what a typical or average student earns or loses trading. This is not a get-rich-quick program, guaranteed system, or business opportunity. We sell training and trading tools. We make no promises our training or tools will generate future income for students, and you may not make your investment back, including your investment in this training. Any redistribution or recording of this material is strictly prohibited without advance written permission.
These sessions are recorded. You can go to the YouTube channel. If you go to the Forex Smart Trade page and then click up on the top right, you can come on here. You can see that one of the other benefits of our program is that we do these live trades every day. As a light, you get access to the ones in the yellow. As a regular member, you get access to the ones in the green. In total, there's over, I think there's 14 live trades that we do, or 13 live trades that we do. So you've got many opportunities to, one, see a trader trade and learn from that trader, and then also you get a free trade. And historically, we net about 150 pips a week on these various live trades. So to me, that's a tremendous advantage. And the reason we do it is, one, it's a teaching moment, and two, just to show you how accurate the tools are once you've been trained on how to use them and read them. I trade off of a little trade routine, which starts with, which helps keep me focused and make sure that everything's in line. I start by making sure that the green chart is connected and the MetaTrader 4 is live. I did that right before we came on. Review at the end of every day. I do a little review to think about what the trades were that I took, and specifically the ones that didn't work. What did I miss on the ones that didn't work? On Tuesday, one of the trades we took didn't work. I did go back and look at it. The trade setup was good. That trade, it was a thick orange line trade. We missed two in the last couple weeks. So that trade is good for 9 out of 10. So we should be on a little bit of a streak for the next ones that we take. As we are technical traders and our indicators are very good at predicting the future movement, the future price action movement. We still need to know what the news is surrounding various currencies, because that helps us, because news impacts currency. So we do that by going to forexfactory.com. Forexfactory.com breaks the news down into kind of three categories for us. Low impact, which are worth knowing, medium impact, and high impact. And you can see we don't have any high impacts till tomorrow morning on the USD. So for today, we are good. Some people might argue that the unemployment claims might have an impact. We are going to kind of my general philosophies on the yellows. I don't quite worry about them. So with that, let's get trading. And I start with the 6 light major, which is one of the core charts and the indicators. And it is on a 1 hour chart, which means each candle has 1 hour of information in it. For the 10-point trade, we are going to start with the middle chart, which is the majors and minors. The red and green lines are the major indicators. The black and gray are the minor indicators. This red horizontal line is the oversold line. Blue horizontal line is the overbought line. And on a 1 hour chart, typically we can get anywhere from 5 to 30 pips. I find the sweet spot on a 1 hour chart is 10 pips. So I'm looking for situations where we are oversold. When we're oversold, that's a good buying opportunity. Or overbought, that's a good selling opportunity. The charts, the currency moves down a little bit, moves up a little bit. When we are oversold, I am looking for the lines to all be pointing up. Right now, they are all pointing down. So I am going to pass. I'm going to pass. I want everybody pointing up, because when we're oversold and the lines are pointing down, I don't know how much more of a move there is. When they are oversold and pointing up, I can with a little bit more analysis, I can kind of figure out where we're going. So let's go to the next one, Euro USD. Euro USD, we are oversold. Everybody's going up, and the green line is crossed over the red, and the gray line is crossed over the black. So this is a nice setup. So I've got 3 points here. One is that we are oversold. 2, that all the lines are pointed up. And 3, I've got the double cross. Other thing I like about this is that the lines are all clustered. The signal is stronger when the lines are all together, and there's good steepness in the green line. The green line is steeper than 45 degrees. So I like all of this. So then I'm going to go up to the TNTs and see how many lines support what I'm seeing here. So this is a buy signal. So the 2 orange lines are split. Thick orange is going up. Thin orange hasn't turned yet. So that is, I'm not crazy about that, but I want to get at least three of the 4 of these lines telling me buy. The blue lines are inversely related. So thick blue is going down, which means buy. Dotted blue is going up, which means sell. So here I only have 2 of the 4 lines telling me that this signal is a strong signal. I want to have at least 3. And the reason for that is the more points that I can get to to tell me that we have a good trade, the higher my accuracy is going to be. And the key to being able to trade well is to have that high accuracy. So I want everything to line up to increase my chance of the trade being a winning trade. So right here, I've got a little thing that's off. So even though I like this, there's something not quite right here. And the great thing about our tools is, since each of these things are measuring different things, if there's one piece off, I don't get fooled by this. Although it has jumped another couple pips while we've been talking here. We do have the pressure in our favor, but based on my trade rules, I'm going to pass. This isn't quite ready yet. And I'd rather pass on a trade that may end up winning to get a trade that I'm more sure about. Because I don't need very many trades. I need three trades a day, and I'm doing well. And even if I get one trade a day, I've got tomorrow. I can trade tomorrow. The key is not to lose money. So if I can avoid losing money, I'm in a terrific position. So I like to be choosy on the trades I take. So pound USD, we're in the middle of the channel. We've actually got conflict here. The majors are in the middle of the channel, kind of going sideways. Minors are going up. I want everybody in agreement. Overbought. U.S. Canadian dollar, and kind of going sideways. Technically, the minors are definitely going sideways. Majors are going down, but not strong enough. Pound or dollar Swiss franc, overbought. Minors are going down. Majors are starting to turn, but sideways. USD JPY. We're in the middle of the channel, and it's starting to turn to come back down. Again, I don't like the slope on this. I want to catch it up here and ride it down. So I'm going to pass on all of these. Since these are all U.S. based, the fact that this part of the signal is strong and on all the rest, it's kind of wishy-washy. The dollar's involved in all of these. That's why we're not seeing the strength, the support up on the TNTs. So we'll hold off. 6 Major 2 is a chart I created. I've just taken this chart and cloned it and then just dropped in new currency pairs. These are non-US currency pairs. Euro pound, we're in the middle of the channel going up. Australian dollar yen, oversold, still going down. Euro Canadian dollar, it's majors are just approaching the overbought line. Minors are already there. Australian dollar, New Zealand dollar, we turned while we were in the channel. It's going down. Minors are going down steeply. Majors are kind of sideways. Pound yen, where the minors are oversold. Majors have started to turn and are going sideways, just reaching the oversold spot. Euro Australian dollar, overbought and going up. And they've got kind of a nice bump here. But again, when we're overbought, I don't know how much more of an up movement there is. So I don't want to take a buy trade when we're overbought. So I'm going to pass. Go on to the next pair. Go on to the next pair, and I cheated a little bit this morning because I set everything up before we got online versus opening them up one at a time. And as we have been doing, and that has giving us a problem. Oh, here we go. All right. Let's go back. I don't know why. I have a lot of things open, and that sometimes impacts the chart. And the last couple of times we haven't had an issue. So I went back to just having everything open before I start. And it looks like it's a problem. So we're going to close this guy. Close. We'll just close all of them. Take the stress off. And we'll just do one at a time. See if that gets us back to where we want to be. All right, I am going to close the browser entirely. And we will just try the new browser. How about this? All right. Canadian yen oversold, still going down. Euro New Zealand dollar overbought, going up. Pound New Zealand dollar overbought, going up. New Zealand dollar yen oversold, going down. Gold dollar. Interesting. Oversold, going down. Oversold, going down. Where the Euro USD, we had a buy signal here. Oh, please mute yourself. That's why we weren't getting consistency on that other trade. Here, majors are going down. Majors and minors are going down steeply. Bitcoin, we're not going to trade the Bitcoin because not everybody has access to it. Let's go for the next chart. AUD Canadian. Oversold and going down. Swiss franc yen oversold. Miners have started to turn. Majors still going down. Euro yen oversold, is going sideways, hasn't turned yet. Pound Australian dollar overbought, going up. New Zealand dollar, Swiss franc oversold, going down. And Canadian dollar, Swiss franc overbought, going up. So nothing. Let us go and we'll see if we can get a. Oops, what are we doing here? Let us open up a new chart. We're going to try a different signal. So we're going to try the 10-point signal since we didn't see a good setup on the we're going to try the thick orange line signal since we didn't see a good signal on the 10-point. So on the thick orange line signal, I am looking for a scenario where I'm looking for where the thick orange line is. And I'm looking for a situation where the thick orange line is maxed out. And this number here tells me the position of the thick orange line. It's a scaled number, so it goes from 0 when it's as low as it can go to 10 when it's as high as it can go. When it is at 0, the chart believes that there's no more down in the movement. There's no more down in the movement. That is a good buy time. And it doesn't have to be exactly 0. It can be within 1 point of 0. So when I see this at 0, I am that is a buy opportunity. However, again, going back to the accuracy, I want something that can kind of confirms that. And the confirmation is I'm going to look down to my TNTs my majors and minors, and I want to see where these lines are, and I want them all well below the red line. And we have that here. All 4 lines are well below, and specifically, I'm looking for the red line to be well below. So I've got all of that. So when I have all of that, I am going. That is a good buy opportunity. However, I want to wait as close to the top of the hour as I can to take this trade. And I usually take it with less than 5 minutes left. We've got 7 minutes left. So we are going to write this down and take it when we get a little closer to the top of the hour. So it's a sell, a thick orange line sell. And this trade is good for 5 pips. So let's keep looking and see if we have anything else besides that as we get closer to the hour. Euro USD. 2.9 isn't close enough to 0 or 1. Pound is 1.3, not quite close enough. I want it under 1. And the reason I want it under 1, what's going to happen is, since this is a little scalp trade, it catches when the new candle pops up, since it's way the candle is down, there's a little snap. And we'll catch that snap when the hour changes. This isn't quite close enough. 7.5 no, 7 no, 8 no. So you can see I can check these quickly. I'm going to open up another chart, and we will go to 6 majors 2. What's going on here? That wasn't 6 majors 2. Here we go. All right, 10. So we've got condition 1. And now I'm looking for where the majors and minors are. So the minors are overbought, but the majors aren't. I want all of these lines up here. So I've got part 1 of the signal, but I don't have part 2. So I'm going to pass. 0.97. That is within. Within 1 of 0. and all 4 lines are below. So I'm going to write this one down, AUD, JPY. That's a buy. We will decide as we get just a little bit closer. Usually I don't like to take 2 trades with the same pair in it. So the first pair had the AUD USD because basically we're taking the same trade. I'd like to try to diversify if I'm going to take 2 trades. This number seems a little bit off. It's been at 7. The way it's looking is this to me looks like it's supposed to be a 10. But again, we don't have all 3 pieces. 6 isn't close enough. 2 isn't close enough. 9, yes, that 9.8. That's within 1 of 10. And I've got all 4 here. Again, this is another Euro AUD sell. It has the AUD in it. So they're all these something's going on with the AUD that pushed them all up. Let us go back and see. Did we have? We've got the 4. Let's get the 3. And we'll go to 3. We 2 isn't close enough. 8 isn't close enough. 6 isn't close enough. 0.7 is close enough. NZD JPY. NZD JPY. 0.7 is close enough. And all 4 of these lines are down here. So it's a buy. So I like that. Gold 0.9, that's close enough. And the majors are, the red is okay. So that's another one. So let me just try to decide which one I like. I think I like the NZD JPY. And I want to go back and look at and the AUD USD. So let's go ahead and take 2 thick orange line trades. AUD USD. That is a buy, not a sell, as I originally said. So to take the trade, we're going to just go to our MetaTrader 4, AUD USD. Let's see if I've got it open right here. If I don't have it open, I'm going to go to File, New Chart, and find it and open it. AUD USD is right here. I'm going to go to the second line and go to New Order. Click New Order. My lot size is based on how much I have in my account. I'm going to just move my decimal spot over 4 places. It's going to allow me to have 2 open trades and not mess with my margin. So 1.1. I'm not going to worry about. The clock already changed. Since the clock changed, I want to just go back and take a quick look. and I want to see this number change by, all right, so this is a good trade. It's changed by 1. Let's go ahead and take it. Market buy. And let's take the other one, and then we'll come back in and put the stop loss. And the other one was NZD-JPY. NZD-JPY is here. It's got a big spread on it. Let's go back and just check that signal too. NZD-JPY, which was, let's see, NZD-JPY, 0.73, went to 4. Even though it's got the big spread, we'll take it. I am going to go to new order. It remembers my lot size 1.1, and this is going to be a buy. Now I am going to go and add my stop loss. So AUD, USD. I click anywhere along the line that shows the transaction. I right click, I go to modify, and it's going to let me add my stop loss and take profit. And the take profit is 5 pips. So 5 pips equals 50 points. I click the little blue button. It does the addition for me. We're going to use a 4-to-1. So if I'm taking 5 pips, I'm going to put a stop loss of 20 pips. Again, click the little right button. And the only other thing I like to do is I like to make sure I get the full 5 pips. So I got in at 0.71409. So if I add 5 pips to this, it's going to go to 0.71459. 459. So I'm going to get 5 pips. Then I click modify. And then I'm going to do the same thing for that NZD JPY. Right click, go to modify. It remembers what I did last time, so I'm just going to click the copy as button and the copy as button. And again, I'm interested in making sure I get the full 5 pips. So if I get in at 77.04042, I'm going to go to 0.092. So 0.092. And I can see both the take profit and stop loss lines. So today we took 2 thick orange line trades, little scalp trades for 5 pips each. On the AUD USD, we have a take profit of 0.71459, 0.71459, with a stop loss of 0.71194. And on the New Zealand dollar yen, we also took a 5 pip buy with a take profit of 77.092, 77.092, and a stop loss of 76.828, 76.828. Let's see if we have any questions. Robert, you have the same issues daily where the screen freezes up. Only time I have it where my screen freezes up is when I am streaming. I don't see it during the day when I am not streaming. And I've got streaming going on through 2 services. And the 2 services, one is we're doing the go-to meeting. And then we're also streaming so that it goes on to the YouTube and LinkedIn. So that takes up a bit of bandwidth. So that's what's kind of using up my processor. But I haven't noticed the freezing on non-streaming issues. And corporate has said, like, when other people, when they're streaming, sometimes it does that. So, it was recommended that we close everything and just stream, have only just the essentials open. And of course, I'm a little too lazy to do that, close everything and then have to reopen it. But I guess we'll go back to that so that we give you the best experience, because I've got so much stuff open, and it's easier for me to remember what I'm working on when I keep everything open. When I close it, sometimes you lose the stuff that you're working on. Okay, gang. Have a great day. We are here to help. We will make you good traders. These indicators are fabulous. You can see from my trade results what's possible once you learn how to read them. And again, it's being a little picky. I would expect both of these trades to close within the next hour or two. All right, we will see you again on Monday evening, and thanks so much for being here. Bye-bye.